Hey YouTubers, Rob here, and another look at another Commodore 64 game. This time I'm looking at emulation, which was developed by the assembly line and published by US Gold in 1990. It was later brought over to the US and renamed the Game of Harmony. That's actually where I first heard about it. I actually saw a piece on an American C64 publication, borrowed from the library, and I eventually got the game a few years later, again on a cover tape, which seems to be a common thread if you look through a bunch of these play videos. The idea is it's actually a little puzzle game involving like collecting spheres. So here's the basic main menu. Set your number of players. I believe you can actually play. I can't remember how it works in 2-player. I've only ever played it in single player, but I think it's simultaneous. So we'll dive in it as a 1-player game. And the basic idea is you control the little ship asteroid style. Left to right to rotate, fire to thrust forward, and down will flip you 180 degrees, which becomes incredibly handy in quick movements. So the basic idea is you need to get these spheres to collide with each other. They need, if they are the same color, they'll cancel out and they'll clear out. To complete level, you have to, as sort of an implicit time limit in doing so, you need to so as an implicit time limit, you can sort of see, eventually they'll So as you see, they were vibrating faster. Along the top of the screen, you've got your energy, and so usually what's happened there is, if spheres of two different colours collide, they'll produce a sphere in a third colour. So in this case, it was a red and a purple. No, it was a red and a green, which made it purple. Okay, in that case, I had that lone sphere. It lasted too long, and thus took energy out. So we got a bonus stage now. The idea is that it looks like we've got to go and try and get that blue pod before the time runs out. It becomes okay. Ooh, that's oh, there we are. Nice little bonus stage, good little dexterity challenge there. So as you can sort of see, the game really becomes this challenge of like precise positioning, using the physics, and using the physics properly to get everything round. I think in 2-player mode, I'd have to double check, as I've never played it 2-player, but I believe you had to. I think you actually. So in this case. So, like, the presentation itself was pretty sparse. The music was nice, but the actual game itself is fairly sparse in terms of presentation, and the graphics use the colors pretty decently. So there's not a lot to that part of the game. What there is sort of more about. Oh. And there seems to be a bit of slowdown now, so there's a few more spheres on the screen, which probably makes sense, just due to hardware performance. I think honestly, it actually gets quite interesting trying to work out. This is not going to end well, is it? But on the flip side, we've actually gotten a bit of... Alright, and now we've lost a life as enough of those spheres have taken us out. Okay. It certainly is a challenging level. Controls feel great. I mean, you know, as you're... I don't like the elastic. Alright. Nope. This is already going to be a disaster. Of course, because you actually got to go the other way around the screen to even try bring these in. I'm settling you for a... Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah, when there's a lot of... You've got a lot of spheres colliding, it starts slowing down a lot. We can actually see it as those exploded that technically... there were so many explosions that they didn't even draw them all. So, I mean, I think that to start with, there's a good degree of challenge there in this game, in terms of being able to actually just fly about and you really have to, you know, it's sort of like, you know, knowing how to play a game of pool or snooker and trying to do that. But this also, you know, using a normal cue, you're flying a little asteroid-style ship. Yeah, so there we go. We've taken the first, and we're going to try and wrap this one around the screen before they all explode, which is... Yeah, that's probably game over. Oh no, still got one more life left. Truth be told, I really wish there was a difficulty level where you could adjust how long it would take to for the spheres to explode. As admittedly, you know, I haven't really played this game that much, and it's fairly challenging to try and to do so. In the time I have, it's feeling like if you don't know the right action, you should hit this ball, this sphere this way. It feels incredibly challenging for that time limit, and that's probably where I'd say the weakest point of the game is. You know, a puzzle game like this should be about taking your time and trying to put those moves correctly, not trying to rush it, and that's probably something I'm not liking with this. All in all, actually this is alright. Probably really would like to play it some more, although I wonder if it's, some of the slowdowns we see kind of make the game a little unfair, and maybe it's better to play on a 16-bit. That might be something else. I've not seen this on any other platform, so I don't know how it plays on the Amiga or ST, or I think it may have even been on the PC. But yeah, it's not a bad little... Emotion is not a bad little puzzle game. It's, nicely presented. It's got a unique mechanic for a puzzle game, using a little ship to push your objects together instead of sliding things. And it's probably worth checking out. But I think, be aware of the performance problems, and and the difficulty. I mean, I don't know how many levels there are all in all. I mean, here I like the fact we've got the instructions running. Yeah, nice little track mode with the actual instructions of the game explaining the mechanics. Yeah, not many games kind of did that behaviour. You can see how it works. So all in all, I'd say go check it out. But beware for a bit of a frustrating challenge. It certainly felt like that to me. Yeah, I felt that, you know, the balls, as they're called, tend to explode too quickly for my liking. But that's my opinion. Maybe there's a difficulty option I couldn't find. So as usual, I hope you enjoyed this. Look forward to bringing you some more games soon. And as usual, like, subscribe, share, you know, spread the word. It does always help. Thanks again for watching, and I'll bring you another game soon.